Alright, Obby Creator Church. Okay, this is what it feels like to go to church in Roblox. Alright, it is that time. It is that time to wake up God's call. Let's go. Alright, so if you didn't know, before we start recording this video about Obby Creator Church, first off, my religion is a Christian. So I'm a Christian, and that's how I feel like, okay, what may I come inside? I want to come inside. I want to worship God, you know that. So I want to see what is going on. That is kind of confusing. Maybe this is just like the one of those games called Mid Masses Fight in the Friday Night Funkin' mods. But you know what? This is my work. Also, we have the Holy Church over here. That is amazing. That is spectacular. That is incredible. So let's see if this one is going to be awesome. So we have the Divine Mercy Chaplet, or basically you get extra mercy at least in this code of not code but an obstacle course. So let's go over here. Why is it raining here? Maybe because it's lonely. But you know what? Let's go. So yes, this is what a church looks like. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This was gorgeous. This is elegant. This is what it looks like. So we have Jesus, of course. Yes. So that's basically me recording a video about church. So yeah. So that's basically it. Maybe I should do a speech here. You know what? My favorite verse in the Bible. Okay, I'm basically talking right now. So yeah. So the favorite verse I will share, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have an everlasting life. Got it. I may have memorized it logically. That's so good. At least my brain was actually actively working. Very good, very good. Or at least God is actually helping me to restore my brain cells. So yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So you know what? That verse deals that he is the world. That is my favorite verse when I was a kid. Growing up in a Christian school. So that is how I chose that verse, because that verse does talk about how God is the world. God made the world, God made everything. That God made everything in just 6 days. That. So yeah, in the 7th day he rested. So that's all I gotta say. That's basically my speech. And how, yeah, I'm not that good doing a pastor. That as a pastor, I mean, I'm not really that good. That's why people usually make mistakes. That's why we aren't perfect. The reason why we aren't perfect is that because God died for us. If God did not die, we would probably make the world a better place. That the world will be better. There will be no chaos. There will be no people committing suicide and that stuff. Maybe I just got too deep there for a second. Maybe I just got too sensitive. But you know what? That's basically my applications, my thoughts of what it is. So yeah, that's basically that. Yeah. Is this the same guy? Wait a second. I feel like this is the same guy who I did make a video about. But that's kind of familiar. I had a guy. Wait a second. That's basically. Wait, bro. I think I remember. Is it the same guy which I did record Starbucks? Wait a second. Just realized that now. This is the same guy which I did make a video about Starbucks. But you know what? That's awesome. And at least I did record his church, Obby Creator, because I'm a Christian myself. So yeah. So that's kind of cool. At least it's the same guy, same person who did create Obby Creator Church. And maybe one day he might create an obstacle course for me. That maybe he might create a fast obstacle course, which he will do it fast, and then after that he's gonna surprise me with some fast objects, images, or maybe some fan arts that are gonna be included in the obstacle course. So yeah, so there you go. That's basically it. That's basically a very cool showcase of Jesus, of the church, I guess. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I'm just sitting. Generation Beta King, nice, yes sir. And we also have a sword over here that's basically stapled in this golden chair of Generation Beta. Generation Beta King has arrived, and I have arrived shortly after, very fast. I've arrived quickly, rapidly, rising from the top very fast, chat. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know, what are your thoughts in this obstacle course? Do you like Jesus? Do you love Jesus? If you have any arguments with Jesus, then comment. But maybe I might delete them. Kind of, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's how it all started, about how old this church. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is a beautiful weather, by the way. So yeah, I love the ambience. I love the colored stuff added to this game. So yeah, at least it's the same guy though. At least it's the same guy. It's the guy who subscribed to my channel, and he was waiting for me to record another obstacle course, or probably I found it. I was searching a random obstacle course, maybe a church obstacle course, because every Sunday gathering, that's basically sometimes I do go to church every week, or sometimes I don't. When I don't go to church at Sundays, I'll just maybe make a video about church stuff in a video game. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, alright, I'll see you guys next video. See you next video. I'm still fast, don't worry. I will try my best to talk, not normally, but trying to talk fast, because my brain, I think, has been occupied so many words already. So yeah, alright, bye bye.